Am I unmuted now? Woo! This technological thing is just driving me freaking crazy. But anyway, it's part of our life, isn't it? Jen, we're going to start with you. Jen, first of all, I am going to tell you some paperwork is going to be misplaced. That's going to cause you a bit of a problem. So I want you to keep your eyes open for paperwork. Be sure and know where you put it, but also there's some paperwork that you haven't gotten done that is waiting on you to have your life move forward. Um, I do want you to know you spread yourself a little too thin, and really don't take the time to complete complete an action. Too many balls in the air, they've got to drop. So you've got to be a little bit alert to that. Hello, my beautiful Jen. Glad you're out there. Glad you're out there. Um, let's talk to Tammy. Hello, Tammy. I am going to tell you unplanned company on your doorstep, 30 days. Just plan on that. It's going to be a hoot of a time, so be aware of that. Donna, now do I have sound on, honey? I think I have sound on now. Um, Apparently the mic wasn't on before. By the way, Donna, is your feet giving you some problems? And do you party every night? I mean, following you on Facebook really has me get a little bit. Hold on here. A little bit worried. Seems like you go from one party to another. Are you taking care of yourself? But boy, you are certainly joy, Donna. You certainly are joy wherever you are. Tristan, I'll actually have to service. I hope it is it. Miss watching you. Well, you can watch me 24/7. And yes, am honored by how you share me. And I got to tell you, I hope you like the uh, video that I did with the sharing today, which was Sandra Bullock talking about forgiveness. And the ground thing she said is how stupid it is not to forgive because you're carrying their garbage, not them, not them. So let's everybody be aware of that. If you don't share me, you don't get these cool videos that I send out. And these cool videos are things that I find on the internet that I love to share and teach me. I always look things that will help me learn how to handle every day a little bit better. Okay, next we're coming to Kim. Kim, I'm going to tell you that there's going to be somebody asking you questions about the past. I need you to hang up the phone and say, my psychic said I don't live there anymore. I don't live there anymore. So we need to be alert to that. Holly, I do want you to also know that there is going to be a new friend that will be lasting. Just be aware of that. New friend going to be lasting. Be aware of that. I think we've got the mic fixed. Tristan, got the mic fixed. Got the mic fixed. Yes, Tristan says I can't hear. All right, Wendy says you can't hear, but Tristan says, yes, I'm getting the feedback. Boy, you guys are on top of it. I love that. I love that. Destiny, welcome again. I love seeing you here. I love that you're my youngest one who follows me. And where did I see you, Destiny? Did I lose you already? Let's see. Christina, I got a lot of the Brown family. I love that. Just stopping in to say hi. Watching Destiny in her archery. That's very, very cool. Family support to the children are just amazing. By the way, while we're talking about that, I did a very interesting letter today, and it was to a woman who said, going through a divorce and said her husband is not helpful to the kids. Her husband teaches the kids things she doesn't want uh, the kid the kids to learn. Well, and here's my answer to her. His father is the reason you have him. It is not a contest to see who your son loves better, and that is what causes him conflict. He will learn from both of you what works and what doesn't work. Before he chose life, he chose his parents. So yes, it's hard to believe we chose our parents. Some of them haven't been the greatest or most helpful, and some don't know how to be different. But he chose his parents. So we need to, when we go through a divorce, not make the father the enemy, not make him the children to want to prove who they love more. That is not supportive to them at all. Love them enough to let them learn from both of you. Let's see. All right. Donna, I already talked about you. All right. I love you, Donna. Love you. Party, my little party girl. I live vicariously through your posts. Just want you to know that. And let's go. Gosh, what if you didn't hear when I was talking and I was talking? Oh my gosh. Let's hold this. Hold it. Hold it. Let me see. There we go. There we go. All right. Jean, hello. Jean, there is going to be somebody who's going to be asking you questions about a family member. You need to say, my psychic warned me not to pay attention to this. By the way, if you want to get an in-depth question, please go to mediapsychic.com and ask your free question. Also at mediapsychic.com, you see the posts that I do monthly. Also, besides that, you get my calendar. Today, I'm at Jitters, and next week, I'm in Des Moines. And there's even a time when we send out for appointments in Des Moines. All is well. All is well indeed. By the way, Chrissy, you're under Jean. I hope Chrissy's listening, because Chrissy, you have some health issue that is just temporary. I want you to say, my psychic said not to worry about it within 70 days. All right, Michelle. Yes, a reunion with someone you don't like that'll end up you becoming likable. They'll be likable because you'll see the real reality that your first thought with them is not. George tells me I scoot around too much, but your first thought was you don't like them, you don't trust them, and now you're going to find a reason to like them and to trust them. So I feel very, very good about that. Jen says I'm right on paperwork. Yes, paperwork is how the money gets in the bank, Jen. So let's get on top of it. All right. Is that? Yeah, it's Wendy. I am going to say healing with the past in another's kitchen within 2 months. I feel very good about that. Hello, Cheryl. Cheryl, there is going to be unplanned company on your doorstep, coming long distance, bringing you stories with the past that are greatly exaggerated, but a lot of fun. Fun with someone you haven't seen for over a decade. I like that. I like that. Hello, Taylor. By the way, if you're a first timer here, please let me know when we get close to the end. I go through and try to get the first timers all the time. I love my repeaters, though. I mean, I love you all. Okay, let's go to Taylor. Taylor, my niece, Rylan, too, is like she's going to know what I'm saying. I mean, think about it. But let me just tell you, Rylan knows how to get what she wants. She's extremely strong-willed. So one of the things we're going to have to help her learn is boundaries. especially before she becomes a teenager. Before she becomes a teenager. Hello, Paula. What is the rest of your year going to be? There will actually be 4 reunions. Uh, 2 of them are long distance. One of them is going to be with someone you haven't seen for years. One of them is not on a happy note, but it'll turn out to be okay. It'll turn out to be okay. Isn't it sad we can't control what happens in our life? Why doesn't it work for me in a relationship? Well, that's a deep question. Gosh, I hope all of you here. Um, there's a time in our life for every relationship that we have. It's chosen before we chose life. Everyone's part of our divine plan. But, sweetie, if it doesn't work, it's not meant to work. And the last thing you want to do is compromise who you are to get a relationship to work. Now, I want you to think about, because you're going to have a couple daughters, I want you to think about what you would tell them when they're 24, thinking the relationship doesn't work. Not supposed to. And you need to also stop thinking something's wrong with you. We all learn every day and we all make mistakes, but we're learning and growing. We can't punish ourselves for the mistakes. Donna, yes. What? Yes, you are getting in shape, Donna. Are you kidding with all the parties you go to? Good God. And the surgery is going to be fine. But remember what I told you about surgery. Before you go into surgery, you always, hold on. I don't know what I'm doing. I don't want to do that. Let me do that. Okay. Donna, I lost you, honey. But I just want you to be alert to that. I want you to be alert. Before we go to the doctor, before we go to have surgery, we put the Christ light in him, so he will be divinely guided. We affirm he's divinely guided. You affirm you're divinely guided. And all will be well. And people should never text me while I'm online. It is not fair. Also, I don't do messages online. If you want a question, please go to mediapsychic.com and ask your question. And then I get an opportunity to send you things that I know to be true. I know to be true. I might have to start blocking Messenger from people coming on. How's the rest of your year, Paula? It's going to be a lot of fun. A lot of fun. Clarity with the past is going to be happening. So I feel very good about that. Hello, my beautiful Taylor. Oh, we've already done you. Okay, you only need to put it down once. I try to get everybody. And we're going to do that like that. All right, Paula. We've already talked to you, and we've talked to Chi, and now we talk to Donna. We've already talked to her, Donna. Okay. All right, hold on, Donna. You're replying to your sweet friend. Everybody's your friend. You're just the friendliest woman I know. I mean, following you on Facebook, I get to live vicariously through you. All right, I'm replying to somebody else is replying to heading to my class reunion. Your class reunion will not lead you to your future relationships, but there will be a future party with someone. But that's not a relationship. And when you're needy, people love taking advantage of you. Okay? You do know, let's see your age. I don't see it. Your age. You do know your lasting relationship. Hello, Jen. Oh my, Jen. Yes, extra money's coming your way by September. So plan on that. Hello. All right, I'm not seeing Lauren. Hello, Lauren. There is going to be somebody asking you questions about a friend. You want to say, we don't gossip. We don't gossip. You know, sometimes the gossips can be really bad. Thank you, Bonnie, for sharing. I hope you liked the last video I shared with you. Sandra Boyle talking about forgiveness. When you share me, you get a video and something that'll usually happen within 2 months. Usually happen within 2 months. Hello, my beautiful Melissa. Melissa, there is going to be for you a phone call um, that is going to be just a little bit alarming, but is going to be okay. No, there's nothing wrong with you, Checky. Did you listen earlier? We talked about it's not you. You don't want the wrong relationship to last. You don't want the long relationship to last. Hello, Alicia. Love that you're out there. Um, your husband will make sneaky money for a while, and the job he will be in September, he will love and be there for years. Be there for years. I feel very good about it. Our time is almost up because I do have an appearance this afternoon at Jitters. Please schedule, be sure and check my schedule at mediapsychic.com. Ask your free question. Let everyone you know we're doing this twice a week next week, and let everyone know that they can get a free question anytime they want. So just be alert to that. And I do want you, Catherine, to know I'm not answering any questions uh, on Messenger. I don't answer questions on. It's not private enough. Alicia, so your husband will love his job in September. Trust he's a good worker. People are going to love it. Shelley, I do feel a management change for you. Yes, Catherine, you can talk to me in private, but you would need to go through the website in order our reading. And are you going to have problem with the divorce? Yes, of course you will. Divorce shouldn't be easy or everybody would do it. God bless you. I love having you all here. We will talk on Wednesday. Until then, live